We're back up here at the double wide today, and in this video we're going to be opening up this foundation, doing a lot of digging and trying to get down to the foundation. Hopefully we can get down there, have the opportunity to lay some seepage line in around the outside of it, and maybe get some gravel pulled off the driveway and on top of it to help it filter some water out of the ground there and relieve some pressure on the basement walls. And hopefully, ultimately, fix our water leak in the basement. You good with that?
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Thank you.
Water's running out.
That's the furnace running.
Oh, okay. What's that that's been cut? What is that in there? Yellow.
It's a root.
Oh, that close to the house?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So here's where the water problem comes in, this low spot right here. And it comes down, they have this big hole that goes inside with the electric line run there. Here's a water line under it, and then this. And you can tell that's collapsed. The pipe's all collapsed through there, egg-shaped. So that's part of what has to be fixed. I don't know how far out it'll go, but it's really a cheap, lightweight pipe. So probably get something a little better and put back in there. There's a clean out right back over here that I popped the top off of a minute ago. I'll probably at least go to there with this pipe and tie in for now. Figure out what to do, but that water just had just an easy route, and then it went right on down there. And where the wall had a step in it, about under that water spigot there, the wall come back. It's about a 2.5 or 3 foot concrete wall comes back, and it steps down to about 6 foot, right about where that's at, and it has a notch in it, and water's coming in there as well, so has plenty of opportunity. You can see a crevice here where this looks like water's just been running, coming down and running right on through. If it didn't go in there, it'll find the easiest route and go. So anyway,
Very moist, doesn't it, down in
yeah,
there?
this ground's all just saturated down in here. It's wet as it can be. So no kind of gravel or drainage line at all around the foundation. It's looking like I've got a little ways yet to go there, but not a whole lot, because it's not a real deep basement. So dig down there just a little and see, shovel this back a little bit, make sure I can tell where that electric's at, the water's at, and then clean this up a little bit more, and maybe try to go ahead and dig right on around the edge of the house and down before I leave tonight, just in case it does rain. It'll have a place to go to. It won't puddle here and try to keep doing what it's doing. Have the neighbor's dog helping today.
Stormy.
Stormy.
You know your name, don't you?
Yeah. here's what we wound up with. This little spot right there where that wall drops down, there's an opening that goes into the basement, back in the crawl space area of it, and that's where the water's coming in at. There's water laying right there at it. So then we have this area where them pipes come out, and this one was crushed already. It was going to have to be replaced. I hit it with the machine and finished it off, but anyway, I'll just replace this section for right now and do something with that hole. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna have to make it better some way or another. So went ahead and dug down to the footing all the way around the house here. I'm gonna just run it out there and daylight it for now. Out in the woods, may go a little farther than that eventually, but right now, don't know. We're gonna get in there and do some cleaning on the brush and stuff, so I don't want that down there in the way. I'll know where it's at up here. I think that'll solve our problem. Get the basement dried up, so get the musky smell dried up and out of there, hopefully. So anyway, I've got to go now and get some pipe. Thinking I'm going to put in some of the seepage line that has the fabric around it with the little peanuts in there. I'm just going to put that in there and see how that does. I used it on a house here a few years ago, and it solved the problem there, and we never did have any more issue out of it. My daughter owned it for a few years and sold it, and it worked really well. I don't know how many years it'll last, but it lasted there for several years. Thanks for coming along, and I'll try to go run and get some stuff tonight and maybe put this in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, church in the morning and the afternoon, so that doesn't leave much time tomorrow night. So see how tomorrow goes. You might have to wait for another day this week or next weekend. So y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you the next time. Thank you. Quiet on set. Get out here. He went on.
He did.
So I don't even know what I was going to do.
Take two.
Take two. Mobile home makeover. Take two. So